Hari Om. I salute to this tricolor Tiranga with all my heart and with all my devotion. Independence Day. Children, whenever I see this unfurling Tiranga, a picture comes before my eyes. I feel that all those great freedom fighters, those who have struggled and sacrificed their lives, are standing among you. I feel myself also as a small child standing with you. And the whole air is filled with the song of glory of this Tiranga. Everyone is immersed in the celebration of this Tiranga, of this festival celebration. At the backdrop of this unfurling Tiranga, it is invisible, visible. The oppression, the torture, the bloodshed, the massacre, that all had taken place to achieve this moment of hoisting this national flag. Perhaps history could not record each sacrifice and every great hero. This day reminds us, children, how India got its independence from the grasp of the British. This day we celebrate to pay our tribute to those countless freedom fighters and revolutionaries who sacrificed their lives to win us our freedom. One or two examples I want to cite now, children. In the past, India was famous for its fine cloths in the Western countries. During the British rule, the fingers of the weavers, Indian weavers, were cut. India is surrounded by seas on all three sides, but people did not have the right to produce salt. For everything, they made us dependent on them. All the resources of our country were used for the British government. The people of India were made to work for the British people. The suffering, the poverty, the pain, all these are undescribable. Without any reason, people were thrown into jail. People were shut down. People had to pay heavy fines. People were also sent to cellular jail in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The life in prison at that time, it is too horrific. One incident from Odisha I want to tell you. He was Zoiraj Guru, a revolutionary. He was put to death by tying his two legs with two opposite branches of a banyan tree and was hanged. His whole body tore apart. Another incident about Lala Lajpat Rai. He was leading a peaceful procession. He was hit severely on his chest. So he received severe injuries and died due to that afterwards. History is full of such many barbaric actions of the British rule. You can understand, children, how precious is independence or freedom for us. If you ask questions to the youngsters, what does freedom mean to you? You may get many silly answers. So, freedom ensures the right to expression. Our constitution grants us 6 fundamental rights. All of you know that. So, freedom comes from a sense of doing at your own will, doing things at your own will, without others' interference. But you remember, Your freedom does not encroach upon others' freedom or hurt others' sentiment. In this regard, I remember G.B. Sir. He is a Nobel laureate. He was very witty. Once he found that a young man was walking on the road with a long stick moving around him. He said, "Your freedom ends where my nose begins." Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation, told, "The day a woman can walk freely on the roads at midnight, we can say that India has achieved independence." He did not think independence in terms of transfer of political power, but to improve each individual's life, each family, the life of each individual, the family, and society as a whole. One example only I am telling. Last week I read in newspaper. Children, you might have seen many MBA degrees holders are around you. Sometimes they don't get good scope for employment. With very low salary, they work here and there. About that young woman, about whom just I read about that in the newspaper. She completed her MBA in a big town and after that returned to her hometown. She started her own business, making juti. That is all for that ladies' lighter shoes and design suit. Within 2 years, her customers are the frontline heroines of Bollywood. You can understand her popularity and her income. But those 2 years, what pain she has taken, she only knows. Progress of a country depends on the progressive thought of its people. If they are committed, if they work sincerely and honestly to see their dreams to be materialized, then only progress of a country is possible. India remained under British rule, foreign rule for nearly 200 years. There were two reasons. First one is there were no unity among the people or the rulers of India. Another one was they were unaware what are the developments taking place around the world. So children, if we that not be aware and awake, history will repeat itself. We have to sacrifice our personal gain and comfort to serve our motherland. To serve our motherland, we have to dedicate ourselves for the service of our motherland. As a Chinmay teacher, I can say that the plays written, the mission plays, which was written by Gurudev, enumerates the duties and responsibilities of a citizen, of a Bharatiya. It begins with, we stand as one family. So strength is in togetherness, strength is in unity. Spirituality is in sharing that all we have. Talent, knowledge, wealth, happiness, all these. So let us be united and dedicate ourselves with our whole entity to the service of our nation and make every possible effort to make it better and better. Jai Hind.